So we've just left Auckland Airport and we're driving down to Tarongi. 300 kilometers more, but it's the first long drive. It's a very full car. We've barely managed to fit everyone's bags and everything in.
Oh god, this will be an awful picture.
Record it as you adjust.
So we're just next to Auckland Airport, so that's Air New Zealand ATR landing. So we're stuck in our first traffic jam. It looks like there's a little bit of construction. And there's New Zealand's biggest roller coaster. Yeah. We finally passed all of the traffic. Some cows meant for beef. Still haven't seen any sheep, which is weird, but then we haven't actually seen any humans either, apart from the ones in cars. That's definitely a Glen that isn't going to be on that list.
Glen Murray.
Glen Murray.
Glen Murray. के बाद काफी हो गया जाएगा.
How far is Hamilton? Songs. They're not even saying shore properly.
No, it's not meant to be so.
Yeah, so shore means it's how someone with a lisp pronounces it. So this is the road next to Lake Taupo, in Taupo itself. We're looking for a restaurant to eat at, so we're gonna just drive around the place for a bit. Looks like there's a lot of restaurants in this area, so that'll be good.
Barbecue master.
Mini golf. Oh, barbecue master will be. I will be extremely happy. Kaimanawa Street. So this is quite cool because this is like Marine Drive all along the lake. So I think if we turn around and if we drive back through that, but through the parallel road, and then we can come around and just park in that parking lot.
वही करेंगे.
Well, I'm sure these houses are going to be pretty expensive.
थोड़ा सा आगे चलते हैं.
Golden Chicken Cafe. This is the city center. So this is Saturday night out on the town. It's very busy. So we're now at an Italian restaurant having a meal. Mom has ordered the wine, so those are all the wine glasses. And we haven't quite decided on the meal yet, but we will come back and take a video of all the food once it's here. So we had promised you that we will be back when the food is served, but we got a bit too excited, and you'll notice there is no food left. I left the shells, but I had no choice. There's no wine left. All the beer's finished. Yeah, Mom left the kaddu, and I don't know why she ordered kaddu in New Zealand. And then there's broccoli that's been left, but that's worth leaving. We have now ordered dessert. That is the cheesecake.
This has a timer feature, na?
That is the brandy snap.
We can ask her.
That is a tiramisu with bhindi in it. And that is coffee with Tia Maria in it. So yeah, we haven't actually started off at all so far, but all right, goodbye. We're gonna eat now. We're just going out for a walk in the morning. So we're gonna go up the river. You can hear it kind of going over the stones and everything a little bit on that side. And now we'll walk up it a bit because there's a bit of a bridge and a hatchery and things of that sort up there. We're trying to find this river. We can definitely hear it. And that's where it is. It's a fairly big river, much bigger than what I was expecting. There's an interesting bridge across this as well. And this bridge is definitely swinging while walking on it. It's quite a popular trout fishing river. It looks like it. Looks like you could stand on the bank over there and fish. So the country of New Zealand is extremely scared of some animal. Maybe an apex predator over here, like a weasel. They're leaving out bags filled with potassium cyanide.
Oh, shallow. It's not very deep.
This is the trail. It's quite a nice dense jungle to walk through. We're gonna go hunting for some blue duck. Apparently it used to be extremely endangered, and then people have done some work, and now every once in a while you can see them around this part of the river. There's definitely a bird there, but it's probably too big to be a duck. I don't know what it is.
It's a weird duck.
It's quite clean water again. You can actually see the bottom of the river also. If you look closely in there. It's a forest full of, we think, birch trees. Not sure. So this is the angler's access to the river. You can go and stand on one of those pebbles and then fish. It's a fairly nice and dense forest. This particular thing could be anywhere in Bandipur or something.
Komodo dragon type forest.
You can hear the river over there. It's just beyond on that side. There's a few cut trees over here. 27-year-old tree. Best fishing is supposed to be at 6 in the morning or something like that, so in the distance over there you can actually see someone that is pretty motivated and is trying to catch fish. River trout. Doesn't look like he's cast a line yet. We've just hiked our way through that little path in the forest and managed to find our way to the river. A couple of people fishing as well at this time in the morning, trying to cast his fly. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's having a whole lot of luck though. It's pretty. He seems to be reeling it in, but I don't think there's anything at the end of it. Maximum load on this bridge is 10 people. But even with 2 people, huh?
I will take yours. Oh, record हो रहा? हाँ, ठीक है. Yeah. Anurag is crossing the bridge now. इधर देखो पीछे. हाँ. You're walking the bridge now.
There's 2 people fishing now.
Oh, another one has come.
Yeah. You can see right down, you can see the bed of the river.
Two people are fishing. This is the white water, level 1. Actually, you can see.
You can see the riverbed.
You can see the riverbed.
Can't see any fish. Not obviously.
इधर से आए हम लोग और वापस जा रहे हैं. ये ब्रिज है.
Now in the middle of Tarangi town. We haven't actually been over here as yet. So there's a few shops and a gas station and a Chinese takeaway. And we're just gonna get some breakfast here.
Turn right on Manga Road, then turn
So
left
today it's a
at the
new car
roundabout.
configuration. Daddy sitting in the back, Ma and then Shivani. And Anurag driving. And we're set to go to Wakapapa
Turn right,
village.
Walker Place.
We've just had breakfast at this nice cafe. And more later.
Tokanu Thermal Village, Thermal Pools Lake Access.
And that's the top of the volcano. a volcano.
Turn
That's a beautiful view.
We'll see it again when we comment on this stone. There isn't a whole lot of snow, but
So I'll zoom into the panini.
And a lovely pineapple in it. Okay, that's enough.
ये लेक आ गया.
Opotaka Historic Place, site of 2 Maori dwellings.
And 2 killings, hopefully. That's the lake in the distance. Not anymore.
Should we start going uphill at some point? That's not Lake Taupo though, is it? That's another lake.
Man-made, the man-made lake.
Follow one.
Yeah.
What right beneath Lake Taupo?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
ये देखो सब लाइव वोल्केनो है.
Oh, wow. किसी की ले लो. You can edit, no, Shrenik? छोड़ने वाले. Because I'm getting like all these jhadis at times. And this is the Lord of the Rings mountain. The perfect conical shape of the volcano. And that's where all the skiing happens, and that's also a volcano.
And we'll go there where skiing is happening right now.
And there's Papa right in the backdrop of the mountain. And there's Mom who's constantly taking pictures like a Japanese tourist.
Interesting. I guess that's fine.
Smile.
So, I think Mom should be the center. So, everyone just stand. Mom, stand where you are. Mom, stand there. Don't move there.
And there are Kitty and Shrenik doing some stuff. Okay.
We are going to this mountain. उस पे आज last day of skiing है. So let's see how the skiing place is.
Yeah, you can still probably take a chopper and go ski on the top, but that'll be like the double black target level of skiing where it's just completely steep.
Coming closer to the ski mountain. Oh, देखो, that is the temple of wood. ये अब हम लोग और पास आ गए. ये हम गाड़ी के पीछे वाली सीट से ले रहे हैं इसलिए ठीक नहीं आ रहा है. But this is a different view. दोनों सीट के बीच में से. इस पे भी देखो स्नो है. ये सब हम लोग जाएंगे वहाँ पे. अभी स्नोबॉल बनाएंगे उससे.
उसी समय इसने मूड रखा.
Yeah, we are coming even closer now. Yeah, we're coming closer and closer.
Yeah, man, what are all those things? Like big fans.
What are those?
Avalanche precipitated. Oh, see, these are all the day parkings. This is
Come to a ski resort which has been closed. Well, there's no snow. And this is the chair lift. यहाँ से जाता है और पूरा इधर से. See, it's going all the way up. I'll zoom onto the chairlift now. ये chairlift जा रही है पूरी ऊपर. वहाँ पर स्नो है. ये हम लोग खड़े हैं, सब लोग गप मार रहे हैं लोग. और वो ऊपर स्नो है अभी भी. ये पूरा स्की रिजॉर्ट है. अब तो खैर बर्फ ख़त्म हो गई है, बट ऊपर माउंटेन टॉप्स में है अभी बर्फ. वो देखो बर्फ है एकदम. ये माउंटेन टॉप्स में. यहाँ पे थोड़ी स्नो है जहाँ हम लोग जाएंगे. स्नो आ गया. ये देखो हम स्नो पे चल रहे हैं. देखो हमारा शैडो स्नो पे आ रहा है. ये देखो आई एम स्टैंडिंग ऑन द स्नो. ये स्नो है. देखो आई पिक अप सम स्नो. हार्ड हो गया है. I'm making the snowball. I'm making one.
missed.
Yeah, Anurag is making a snowball now.
It's pretty.
That was a shocker.
लोग snowball बना रहे हैं. Anurag is hitting with snowballs.
Why are you walking up in the? Why are you walking in the middle of the ice? हमें क्या पता क्या मतलब?
नहीं, walk on the ice ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. It's not slippery. Slippery नहीं है, soft है ना. Walk on the ice.
If she can come up to the snow, then she.
हाँ, walk on the ice. It's not slippery.
I just. How could you? Let's see if I can reach Baba from here. Oh, that was too much.
You hit my head.
It's like a stone, man.
Yeah, I mean. Oh, and the thing is, when you're skiing, you have gloves on, so you can really. And that's precisely why. Oh, she is. Yeah.
अनुराग ऊपर फेंको बना के
Huh?
ऊपर फेंको बना के
मुझे नहीं मैं फोटो कैसे खींचूंगी?
आपकी बिटिया को कर रहे हैं।
हमारी प्रोटेक्शन में खड़ी है। बिटिया आगे चलो। Papa is actually the most expert, and it's me. I think I should go.
ये अनुराग अब ऊपर फेंकेगा
More experienced than I am. Let's see if I can't hit one of those, I'm sure.
सब लोग फेंको देखो किसका सबसे दूर जाता है
चेरी जरा इधर देखो चेहरों के साथ तुम्हारे हाँ make a big ball कैसे क्या okay now
He'll lose the game if he makes a big ball.
oh god okay Siri चलो जल्दी now hand is going inside my shoes
Yeah, so
और शेरी किधर मुंह भी देख रहा है
Concocted moments of joy.
okay नीचे पहुंचा the husband is solid
yeah, I didn't even break.
oh don't hit my head with it एक तो नहीं लगी
Huh?
that's a big one
That is a huge one. If you can hit a chair, I'll buy you a beer.
Chair? So,
ooh wow
there is a ski scooter also here you can ride this ये चेयर लिफ्ट है ये इस पर बैठ करके एंड देन यू गो अप और ऊपर से जाके स्की करके आ जाओ
So we're now driving down to the next ski resort, which is active, hopefully. And that is, you will recognize that as Mount Hood from Lord of the Rings. That's the south slope of the mountain. That's where skiing is. It's the last day of the skiing season today. That's where we're heading to. A lot of sheep in New Zealand. A lot of them have little lambs as well because it's spring right now. Look at there, you see the mountain? So this is the village for skiing on the southern slope.
माउंटेन बाइक्स में आगे का पहिया इतना छोटा नहीं होता है
This is the road going up to the southern slope where there's an active ski resort. So we're hoping that there's still skiing and stuff over there. So we'll probably go and maybe not be able to ski, but at least enjoy the buzz. and maybe take a ride up the chairlift. So that's a train in New Zealand.
Straight?
Oh, straight. Huh? Skifields is straight. Yeah.
We have taken a train in South Island. Over
Road
like
open, ski area open.
Ski area open. Good.
Road is also open.
And this is the Tongariro National Park that we've been driving in this whole time. Kiwis for the next 12 kilometers. It's a nice road already.
even next to the stream.
Yeah, we've got a stream next to us. Yeah, it is there. Right there.
It's एकदम like the Upama वाली stream.
Yeah, it's a nice jungle road. Yeah, this is like a rainforest. You can see a little plane flying up above it also.
I could see the chairlift.
Interesting.
So we've got little snow boulders along the road now. All about the size, yeah, and they're all increasing in size as we go further.
Oh wow, look at the valley.
It's a great view of the valley there.
Oh wow. So almost like Mathेरान.
ये actually बना के रखा है किसी ने इसको. It's not natural.
No, there's the entire mountain. You can see the whole stretch of ice. You can see the chairlift also up the mountain there. There's the whole. The other three mountains are directly behind this, so you can't really see it. But if you do look very closely, you can see a plane up there as well. And there's a warning sign for falling snow, so an avalanche. That's the whole valley up there, down there rather. Not the valley, or the non-mountain area. So we're definitely driving right amongst the snow now. The snow here looks quite clean also. But this snow is very clean. It's almost as if it just snowed like last night or something. This is very clean.
क्या हो गया?
We're now at the ski area. This is a map of the entire ski area. So let's see if there's any that are actually doable. There's mostly only blues. There's a few.
Black.
Oh, they have a different convention here. So over here, the easiest is a grey, not a green. And there's a few greys, but the highest grey is number 3. And I don't think there's any snow up there. So I think most of the things that you can actually ski on are the blues, and I'm not getting onto a blue right now.
और ये pink area क्या है?
Freestyle terrain. Freestyle terrain. Oh no, snowmaking. The whole pink area.
What do you mean the snowmaking?
They are now getting on there. Sharek, pull the bar down. Pull the bar down. Now this is the, you can actually see little streams and things down there. Please do not swing. It's like a cable car except it's not closed. And when you're skiing, it's quite cool because you can you have your skis hanging down there. You can see a bit of a river there. That's the other three with the gondola behind. This trail would have been perfect for me to ski down because this has a low gradient, yet it's a proper thing. She said that up there they actually have the beginners area, but that's the absolute training one. So that's not, I mean, I don't need that. This would have been perfect for me to ski on. That's the stream down there. So in the peak of winter, all this would be covered in snow. So that's a lake, yeah, definitely man-made, or at least it's been reinforced manually. Yeah. This is now the lower mountain, or the middle mountain maybe. The snow up here looks quite nice. It's very clean, you know, it's bright white, there's no mud or anything around. See, we're still going up. I think this is definitely taking us to the highest point that we can go to with the ski lifts that are open right now. But that's the mountain down there. There's the little lake, there's the valley beyond it. It really is a great feeling when you come up with skis and you stand at the top of that and you see the village down in the distance and then you ski down to it. This is now we're up at the middle mountain. That's quite slow, so be careful, it might. Yeah, so we're up at the middle mountain now. You can see all the skiing and everything happening here. Unfortunately, all of the things that are open are blue levels, and I don't think I'm at a level where I can start off at a blue level. If there were greens open, I would have done it. And we're going to go onto that one now, and then with that one we'll go all the way up that. We don't even know how far up that goes because the clouds cover it.
Actually, best is to go straight down. Hopefully.
Alright, so we are now making the trek across the snow as a single file to the next one, which is the one that all the skiers are using. So that is the one that we came from, and we're now going to be taking this one and then going up the whole way. We're now on the second one. It's a bit faster, but it's a lot more comfortable.
It's a lot faster.
And this is where all the skiing is happening. It would be awesome to be comfortable on a blue level. I would have loved to have skied over here. I think I should sacrifice one dive vacation and do a ski one just so I'm comfortable with it. Yeah, so this is now we're all on one gondola, and we're headed right up there. So you can see a few stalactites over there of ice. There.
Yeah, I think those were just walking.
Look at the back kid.
So these are all blue slopes over here, and it's really nice snow. It's nice and clean.
They walk with the skis on their shoulders,
Yeah.
and then wear the ski at the top and then come.
It's a lot like Matterhorn, and it's just really good.
Oh, and you all
But
don't have
that's
glasses.
Really good snow everywhere. still haven't seen any of the blacks or the double black runs.
I think that you.
That one must be a black.
That one.
Must be, but I don't know. You can't say.
-10.
There's a few people that are actually climbing up the whole way, and they're going to ski down from the summit. Very cool. You see all the clouds there. If you look at all the signs, you'll notice there's a double black ski slope down there, and there's a blue one down there. So the blue one is the medium one, and the black is the advanced one. We really are surrounded by perfect snow. You can see it there. It's a nice perfect snowball.
Ready? That was a good expression.
Oh.
Oh, I should do that fast one. No?
Very nice.
See, there's that one guy over there who's traveling up just by himself. I'm not sure what they're traveling up for because I don't see them coming back down.
Much better than what.
So just looking at some of these, they are extremely steep. This one is a black diamond called Snowbird, and if you look at that, it's very, very steep. That is the blue one, and I've skied on blue ones, but the blue I skied on was nothing like that. But this is the black diamond, and there's really not very many people that are skiing it. You can see someone's fallen down there. It's not like he
should have kept it strapped.
Achha, we really shouldn't be sitting like this. So, less than ideal to do this after, but
Reduces heat buildup.
see that guy's working. He's right on the edge over there of the snow. Yeah, but surprising he's taking those signs off. Now see, that has got to be a double black. You see, look at the guy kind of skiing down that gorge. Maybe not. It all, yeah. Unless he's a worker. These are all the little bumps to kind of jump on for the skiers and snowboarders and do tricks. Don't really see anyone doing that, but. And this is a much nicer blue run. This one I would have been able to start off on, I think. But I think it gets a lot worse over there. Because it was downhill. It's like we are going to encounter a snow plow. Stand in front of me, Mom. Yep. We're gonna encounter a snow plow. It's just smoothing the whole thing out. Very cool though.
Wires look like they can transfer.
The purpose of the man-made lake that you can see there. If you look at it closely, it seems like the perfect shape for a skating rink. So whenever the weather turns,
It's pretty brave, huh?
yeah, the snowplow is going all the way there, yeah. Unless it's lost control and it's just sliding down. If you look up here, you can see the car park far away in the distance. Our car is one of those. I'm not gonna attempt to find it. Nope, I should have taken the battery from Papa. There you can see Mom and Dee there, and you can see Papa ahead. And there's the lake. Yeah, you can tell why people can't ski over here now. It's just so different up there.
Yeah.
You can't see any mud over there at all. There you can see the snowplow going down there. You can see its tracks all along. You see the snowplow, it's actually just driven the whole way down the mountain. It's quite impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the ultimate off-road vehicle then. And must have just driven up as well. So that's the base camp stuff with the car parking and everything. You see the snowplow over there again. See, they've slowed it down because someone like us is getting on. Just at the end of the ride, and there's a big waterfall there. And that's the river that goes the whole way. So this is Didi and Mom that are now going to have to get off the chair. Right, they've been separated. Mom's strategy was to have Didi around to help. Oh no. Oh, yeah, there we go. That wasn't that bad. This is definitely a snow machine. We were wondering what these things are. If you look at it closely, it's got little nozzles. So it sprays out little flakes of ice or snow, and then the fan blows it, so it covers this entire area with snow then.
सबका एकदम ठंड खा करके अब सब लोग कॉफ़ी वॉफ़ी पी रहे हैं बैठ के आराम से. देखो क्या सिनारियो है. बर्फ थोड़ी एकदम ये गाड़ी.
We're driving through some huge sheep farms now. There's a lot of them. All the way across. We're now driving along the eastern part of the national park. So that's those mountains again. We basically just done a big circle around all of them and stopped off and looked at everything along the way. There's a few other things to look at on the way back. Look at the road ahead. It actually looks a lot like the road across California and Nevada to get to Las Vegas. It just looks like desert on the side. Well, that's a little bit of green, but don't look at the mountain there. Absolutely straight. Different view of the mountain. Summit's been covered by clouds for some time now. Kaimanawa Forest, which is what our lodge is named after. There's no sign for the trail there. So this is called Tree Trunk Gorge. Apparently it's quite a high gorge and there's a river going through it. So we'll see what it's like. Oh wow, that's amazingly deep. Look at that, that is extremely deep. It's really narrow. You can see the river in there, but I mean that's extremely narrow. This is the other side. It's not quite as deep over here, but you can definitely see the river kind of going through there. It's quite far down. If you look at just where the water is going, well, you can just barely see in between those two rocks. It's right there. There's no idea where it's going after that. But if you think about it, I mean that's
Actually, rock जो है ना, ये नीचे जो hollow है, on the left hand side. देखो नीचे इधर देखो, और नीचे wider है. Otherwise, the speed here would have been phenomenal.
It's really, it's definitely rapids and it's all getting squeezed into that one little area. And it's quite cool. You look at these trees, you know, those trees are just coming all the way up till here. So those trees are about, you know, whatever, I mean 60-70 meters high. We're going along a very adventurous road. As per the GPS, we are driving through jungle. So it's going to be interesting to see where this road ends up. Yep, so it looks like we're coming back towards the river. We finally found them, but it does say hazardous falls. Take extreme care and supervise children at all times. Do not leave the track. Let's see how hazardous they actually are, because New Zealand's definition of hazardous is quite different from most other countries, especially India. Oh, this looks like the bridge from the river near our hotel. And the bridge itself is definitely shaking now. Oh, take a look at that. You can actually see it shaking the whole way. So there's some rapids over there. And there's the river going down there. Right. So that bridge is... Apparently you can see the pillars of Hercules from somewhere on the bridge. Why aren't you all coming here? You can see the bridge just shaking. Okay, so now we have to find the pillars of Hercules over here. It makes you wonder if that is the pillars of Hercules, something there. But there's nothing in there that I can actually find. Yeah, it's just a bunch of rapids. I don't see any pillars anywhere.
ये तो Dan Brown हो गया.
वो पत्थर उधर है. Obelisk
ये
type.
तो footstool of Hercules होगा.
उधर है obelisk type है.
किसके बीच में से? Yeah, it looks like it's very close by together and the river's going there. I think the Tree Trunk Gorge was better. No. If you just walk, how can I shake it? I'm just walking. No, if we both just walk in sync, that'll do it. You don't actually have to try to shake it.
क्या बोल रहा है? The pillow.
ये बोर्ड क्लिक क्या कर रहा है?
The bridge you're walking on,
My God.
but you have to cross it now again.
दोनों रॉक्स के बीच में जा रही है ना रिवर वही
शिवानी एक pause मत करो.
We're now walking back and it's definitely shaking quite a bit. It's quite a cool bridge. It has a weight limit of 15 people at most. So I think 5 of us probably bring it pretty close if you have the average Kiwi included in the 15 people. Yeah, so it looks like these are the thermal pools right next to Tarangi itself. You see the steam rising up there. They're not bubbling mud pools. It's just hot water, and there's a couple of ducks in there. So they'll be nicely roasted in a couple of hours.
डक्स
इधर डक है उधर स्टीम आ रही है.
ये भी गर्म पानी है वो भी तो उधर से ही आ रहा
It'll be nicely roasted.
इतना ये नहीं है कि स्टीम उसी में से आ रही है.
It'll be cool if the baby duck tries to go into the hot water and gets roasted.
This is strange. वो देखो उधर उबल रहा है पानी और बीच में ठंडा है कि डक घूम रही है और उधर फिर स्टीम है.
Oh, that cold stream is coming from there.
So that's the cold water coming in from there, and this is
This must be good.
whatever's come in here has gotten heated up. If you listen closely, you can actually hear the bubbling.
Yeah.
It's pretty loud. Yeah, over here it's just hot, but there is bubbling happening up ahead.
Sulfur smell.
And it smells of sulfur again, like yesterday.
This is unstable ground. There is green bacteria.
Yeah, so that's a bit of a mud pool behind almost.
कैसे तो जोर जोर से आ रही है आवाज.
It's an interesting way of marking a sewer. The trout. See, there's a bit of steam coming out from here also. You can really hear it bubbling here. Can't see the water, but you can definitely hear it bubbling. Yeah. Oh, वहाँ पर you can see a little bit, I think. It does smell ridiculously bad.
काफी strong smell है.
Yeah, it smells horrible. It's like I think it's burning one of the sewers or something. That's what it's smelling like. It's not smelling of sulfur. It's like one of the sewers is getting burnt with it.
देखो giant porcupine.
It's coming out of these people's gardens. They have a flower bush, and there's steam coming out of it. there seems to be a huge one there. Doesn't look like we can get to it because obviously the owner has gotten sick of people walking through their yard to look at it. Either that or someone's having a barbecue party. That's a pretty big one. And there's people living right there. Even over there, there's a little bit of steam rising. And over there. If you keep looking, you'll see. I saw a little bit come out earlier.
Like no one even bothered to fence.
These pools, like this one, it's steaming over here by itself. They seem to have covered it up with all of their junk. But this is someone's yard, and they've just covered it up with this whole thing.
Actually, it's quite disturbing. मतलब कहीं से भी निकल सकता है.
No one planned to put those bushes because
वो हमको लगता है बाद में निकला होगा.
Yeah, because it looks like there's definitely they seem to have cut something into the side of the bush there to allow the steam out. But the plant is doing well next to it. You can see a few fish in there as well. And those are the ducks, obviously.
Saw the fish? No, sorry.
Look at that one. You can actually see the little bit of red on the side of the fish.
काफी बड़े साइज की है.
This is the thermal walk over here. It looks like there's a few other pools and things of that sort. Look at how clear the water is in there also. You can actually look inside the water and see the branch that's a few feet deep.
Yellowstone type है जो अंदर देख सकते.
And this is also similar.
Multiple colors there.
You know, it's going down. It's all getting heated up. It's completely full, right? Full to the brim. It's very clear, very clear. Really good visibility. So we're just about to get suited up. We have been talked into buying the bankruptcy package. So it has all the movies, all the pictures, everything that you could ever want. It grants you up to 3 wishes. That's what we've invested in. So we're at the airport. That's the plane that we're going to be going up in. And that's another plane that's around the area. But shortly we should start getting dressed up and ready in all of our equipment. Yeah, it's recording. Say something.
Look at them.
Put this around your waist. Okay, buddy. Nice around your waist there, right?
So, the instructors are helping them put on the jumpsuits, with which they will be aerodiving. Next time, this is Shivani. The lady's instructors is helping her tie her. What is in this bag?
There you go. Right. Put your legs in those looks.
Look at those are special harnesses. Yeah, this one putting on the harness. Yeah, there it goes on her shoulder. This is Anurag is trying to manage on his own. Okay, when I want to stop it, then
Just press the button again once.
press the button again. Okay. Look at this. They're all, each one is helping. And there goes Anurag's harness. Look at that. Shenik, he is putting on his harness. Another person.
How are you feeling?
Oh, the happy people. 2, 3 people. Which one?
India.
Look at Anurag.
It's time. It's cool. It's a holiday. Yeah, I live in
And Papa. Sorry. Look at Papa standing like
having fun.
smart.
Enjoy it, okay?
Smart young man. All looking excited and confident and nervous. Shall look this side?
Okay, how does that feel?
Nice and snug.
You comfortable? Yes. Great, cool. We're going to play a safety video for you in a second.
Look at the whole area. Bird's eye view of the whole area. Gear up. That's where they made us sign our bankruptcy.
अभी तक की गई सारी भूल को माफ कीजिएगा.
They shouldn't really block the view too much, should they? Oh, no, there's enough of this way, right?
Just want to get feet right apart.
What's inside the bags?
Life jacket?
Life jacket.
In case we land in the lake.
Oh, okay. That's a no. With expert people guiding you, that wouldn't be an option. Okay, those bags have life jackets also.
Looks like they're going for space suits.
Yes.
धीरे धीरे move. एकदम slowly move. जितना slow move करोगे ना उतना अच्छा लगेगा.
Okay, sure. Give him a shot, but alright.
Look at Shivani. Yeah. Now I guess excitement must have overtaken the fear. Hai na?
Oh, that was how we feel.
Ah. Yes, see, look at all the four skydivers, the brave people, the bravest of people on earth at this time. Yes, the chicken-hearted ones cannot go through it. Charge of the Light Brigade. There, all ready to take off the splendid journey of the sky and the stars. Okay, this is as far as I'm allowed to go. Look at all it, Shivani, Papa, Anurag, everybody. And that's their plane and their instructor, the reddies are the brave heart jumpers, and the yellowies are the people who are going to manage them, get over their fear and their landing techniques. And that's the plane. There's the plane. Off we go to the sky ventures.
Come over and see them land. They'll be over this way near the landing area in about 20 minutes.
I don't know if that plane will be visible in this, but there at the far end, probably in the center of the screen, below, just below, camouflaged with the clouds, is a yellow speck. I don't know, once the video goes on and we see it on a big screen, we may be able to see. That's my desperate effort to catch them as they disappear into the skies for their lovely adventure. One of the staff people, caretaker crew from the organization is standing there waiting for one of the parachuters who has already jumped out of the plane. He's waiting to handle him carefully when he's about to land. That is there is one person landing. That is how all of our Shivani and our friends will all be landing. Wow, that's funny. There. That's another person landing, but this is the way they will all be landing. There they have jumped out. I wonder when the video is going to catch them all. It's going to handle them. That's the instructor standing. He is waiting to handle them. And I don't know at what stage it will begin catching it, therefore I'm leaving the camera open so that I get the maximum farthest point from which the camera can catch them. Oh, it's the cloud. Oh my God. There you can see one speck coming into view. And the other specks. There, that's a big one. That's who somebody Shivani Shainik. It's coming down pretty fast. No, that's another person. Okay. Now see all the parachutes. Oh, the sky is looking lovely with all red and yellow and green. This is them. That's another green one. From this distance I cannot make out who is in which parachute. That's a bright red one coming down. Let's see whose it is. Let me follow that because that seems to be coming down the fastest. There. There. Now the sky seems all dotted with. They seem to be the masters of the skies. Blue, yellow, green. That's somebody running down fast. And these are newfound astronauts. These are a team of newfound astronauts. All the red ones are family members. I don't know which one is who. There. That's Shivani. Look at that. There. Sad. There she's landed. Okay, now that's the next one. Who's that? Who is that landing? Let's see. Yeah. That's the member number 2 of our sky astronaut team. That's Shrenik, I think. Oh, now look at that. That's Papa. That's brave land. Look at that's Babu. That's Anurag. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at them. Beautiful, lovely. Look at that. All 4 brave heart warriors. That's Anurag with his yellow and blue parachute. And that's Shivani walking back with green and blue parachute. And that's Shenik with the grey and blue parachute. And that's Papa with the lovely deep greenish blue parachute. Oh, we are also going to get to meet the great astronauts of the sky, the great new Indian team who's going to rule the skies in the next generation. Look at that. Look at that Babu feeling very victorious.
Oh, fabulous.
Lovely.
Maza aa gaya.
Look at all their smiling faces now. We should have photographed their terrorized faces earlier.
Very nice. Chalo.
We just got one last bit of footage for the DVD.
Rumor has it that this pool is full of prawns, and all of the pools that you can see till there. This is a prawn park, and the guide is called Sean the Prawn. Done all the skydiving and the jet boating, and we're now just heading back. So quite an exciting day. So we're now going towards the glowworm caves, and we're driving along the southern edge of Lake Taupo. Not actually seen this side of the lake so far. It's the road going over to the glowworm caves. It's all single lane the whole way. It's not really a big freeway or anything. Those are all farms, as you can see, as far in the distance. All dotted with sheep. Sheep country. See the sheep on top of the hill there as well. The roads are completely empty, so even though it's single lane, it doesn't mean you get stuck in traffic and things like that. We seem to be driving through some not very dense, but some decently dense forest. See a bit of a view of the valley there. It's an extremely windy road. It's literally just one turn into the next. We haven't gone straight for more than about 300 meters or so in a long time. Which is why the distance is only about 130 kilometers there, but they say it takes about 2 hours to get there.
This is all sheep country of New Zealand. Interesting mountain ranges. Anurag driving in the sheep country. Nice houses, individual. Green grass covered mountains. We are going to see the glowworm caves.
We've now reached the glowworm tour place. We're just gonna have lunch and stuff and then head out. Everyone is busy looking at curios and things in the shop, and we're trying to work out what exactly this thing is. It has one eyeball, but it has 2 eye sockets, and it has a trunk like an elephant. Yeah, looks pretty cool. Looks like something that may well have been in Lord of the Rings. New Zealand's apex predator. That's the equivalent. It plays the role of the tiger in these forests. This is now the village of Waitomo, which we're just walking around in to try and find a place to eat at. There's a little museum over there, and apparently our tickets will let us in. And it's a museum about the caves and things around the area. We're all trekking up to get some food. That's the van we're going to be going in. I'm going to go after one cave, crawl into it, and then go on to another one.
About a 5-year project that cost $13 million. Busy place though, on a busy day, 2,500 people come.
So we're just going along in the van towards the glowworm cave. It's not a particularly commercial road, but this road is just full of massive giant ferns. Looks like something out of Jurassic Park. The size of some of these ferns, they look like trees. A lot of these trees that you see outside are actually fern trees, and they're not just regular trees. So they're huge. The hillside far away.
Like fern forest है. Fern forest.
If you look at that in the distance, that's actually a forest made entirely out of ferns. And those are all fern trees.
ये सब जगह पे लॉर्ड ऑफ द रिंग्स का हुआ होगा कुछ.
South Island में mainly हुआ है.
Hobbit land or something.
Entire hillside, just full of fern.
They're created by the rainwater dissolving the limestone under the surface. Usually if you see a big clump of trees, it means there's a hole in the ground going into the cave below, so they'll put the trees there or leave them there and then fence them off so they don't lose their livestock and stuff down there. Quite handy. the place is dissolving a bit faster because they chopped all the trees down. The trees used to absorb all the rainwater, but it just goes straight into the soil now. It gets a little bit acidic, dissolves the limestone.
So this is all limestone under us, and apparently
Just over there in front of us is a big
this area is just completely riddled with caves.
It's one of the largest limestone quarries in the country.
So all of the little clumps of trees are around sinkholes that open up to caves that go below the surface.
होल से अंदर जाता होगा.
And there's a pretty big sinkhole over there. And they definitely have abseiling and things of that sort in there. See, there's a turkey there. There's a turkey
Turkey with its little
and a
chicks.
bunch of its ducklings. It's good eating. And you can see one of the sinkholes there. So all of this striated rock is what was pushed out of the ocean about 3 billion years ago. And they still find fossils for shellfish and crustaceans and things of that sort in it. So we've just got off for a walk. You see that there are heaps of sheep droppings around, but apart from that, the cave is a few minutes walk down. This is all the striated rock that pushed out of the ocean a few billion years ago, and they still find fossils in it. We're walking right at the edge of a sinkhole by the looks of it.
These are all volcanic eruption. चलो इतना दूर भी कैसे?
This is quite a cool walk.
It's a stupid walk. अभी अमेरिका होता तो कुछ वो वहाँ एक स्ट्रक्चर बना के एक लिफ्ट बना देता.
It's because the average American cannot walk this much.
नहीं, they will not put anybody's life in hazard.
So the cave probably starts somewhere down there.
Cute system, no?
An interesting system of keeping the door closed
To
avoid sheep and cows from getting into the cave.
ये सिंकहोल के थ्रू इजियर होता है मुझे लगता है. सिंकहोल के थ्रू जाना इजियर होता है.
So we're walking through all of this. It looks like quite nice, dense forest. Quite a nice bridge we have to cross to get around. That's an entrance to one of the caves by the looks of it.
It's the mouth of the cave now, the cavern. शिवानी इधर देखो. हाँ, अनुराग. हाँ. अब इसी cavern में जाना है. This is where we are going. Inside. देखो कितनी अच्छी stream है. This beautiful stream. So this is the river which goes inside the cavern, and that's where we'll travel. Shani, Shanik, Mummy. Anurag, myself, we are all going inside. What is that you doing? Oh, you're feeding the fish. Oh, it's a snake. It's a eel. Eel है ना? eel है.
It's still there. So I've got 4 more. There's lots of eels in the river, and they live all up and down, all over the country. They can grow to 2 metres long.
Oh,
6 feet long, and they live to about 80. The main species in New Zealand are the long fin and the short fin eels. These are our pets, so we don't eat them. Not sure if they're maybe 20, 30 years old.
So the rest of it is
I've
in
seen
the
like an 8-year-old one. So they can only mate once in their lifetime, and they have to go out to the ocean to mate. Where do you want to go, mate? This is called spots anyway. He's got little spots on his tail.
Oh, there's another one beneath that. Is it a
So normally if they're eating something dead in the river, they'll actually go in and take a bite and then do a death roll like a crocodile. See a bit of They have 5 bites, 2 bites to the head on it. And then is this right here? At the back here. This strap will adjust so it slides up and down. And just adjust it to your head size. Try and get
just like miners. ये अनुराग, मम्मी, शनेक, शिवानी, सब माइनर्स बन के आज जा रहे हैं हम लोग.
little threads. If you blow on them, they'll get tangled up, and then the glowworms won't have catch food anymore. Okay, we might swap your light before you go. It's not looking the best. It's you. Come on through.
Holy bat glowworm, Batman.
The color nicely.
Flick the light off for a second.
There's a few stalactites and things like that. Right, so we're not sure if you can actually see anything here, but the ceiling is covered with hundreds and hundreds of glowworms.
Would you guys
Looks
like to
like
know a bit about
stars.
glowworms?
So you can probably see one over there,
Hey, you guys want to come down a bit closer?
but that's about all.
Explain a couple
We
of
look
things.
very
about the
closely.
glowworms.
It's like that all across the ceiling. It looks really
And if
beautiful.
we get
Don't
to
think it's
turn
coming on
the light
camera.
off, it'd be even-
Those, you can barely see the little glowworm there. And if you look over there, you see a lot of little threads hanging down. And all of those threads are things that glowworms use to catch their food. You can see an actual worm over there. Maybe able to see all of the individual threads hanging down over there. So not sure if you can see, but we're on a river over here, and the ceiling is just covered with glowworms the whole way. It looks like you're in stars, but you may not be able to see. Maybe now, probably not. So we're out of the cave and it looks like there's another eel over here in the river. It's quite a narrow exit from the cave. But really cool. We've just come all the way around to this little shed to have some coffee and rest before we go on to our next cave. So we've just stopped off for a break. It's quite nice. It's a little valley in the middle of all these hills.
Those people through the sinkholes must be going into different parts of the cave.
Oh yeah, the abseiling will be but they'll see glowworms, I'm sure, over there also. If you look in the distance, you can see an animal. It's running down the hill.
They smell the cookies.
It's hiding from the camera. That's Didi and trying to engage in conversation. We're just walking along to the next cave, about 5 minutes walk down here. It's a turkey egg, and strangely enough, this probably is the only country in the world where you'll see that still has yolk in it, because there's absolutely nothing for miles around to actually eat the yolk. Now reach the second cave. Should be able to do photography and stuff in this one apparently, so. So this is one of those massive fern trees we saw lining that forest. It's pretty thick.
Just up here, this is these are the caves we've been through or going through. We've been through here. We only do about that much.
It's quite a nice path down towards the cave. So we're now going into the second cave. Can't see a whole lot probably.
We have the short tail and the long tail. They're protected.
You can see all the stalactites and things.
Yeah, they deliver the state here because it's going to, the lights will turn off behind us. Try not to drift too far behind. It's pretty scary back there.
It almost looks like a big ripple.
So there are no bats here.
Yeah, there's no bats in this cave or any caves in New Zealand.
You know the reason? Because there's no predators. So they actually walk on the forest floor in the night.
Yeah, the bats have turned into rats in this country. It's quite sad.
Batman would
Yeah, they really come here.
Batman is Ratman in this country. Made some pillars. You can actually see little bits of water at the edge. Look up, it's just full of stalactites, the entire ceiling.
This one here, it's got a drip of water.
If you look closely, you can actually see one that's growing sideways. So that's quite a rare thing.
Yeah, it's like
It's actually growing sideways. It's called a halactite. Very cool.
graffiti from the old days. And when I say old days, 1895, people were visiting down here. 1896.
People have written.
Yeah, there's some pencil. Okay. They never had spray paint, luckily. Yeah. So just pencil back in the old days. But they left their names here. There's just local boys that come down after school and they bring their friends down and let's write our name on there. I'm pretty sure tourists will be through here in 100 years from now.
Be careful here.
Yeah. Look out for that one with the blood and stuff on it. Yeah. next could be yours.
Look inside here. It's a big
You
hall.
can see how high the roof is through here.
Probably can't see much on
It's
the video.
created by the water dripping.
You can see all of the stalactites and things around here. And if you look at the bottom there, it almost looks like a little pool that's been made up of ripples.
So guys, here we go.
Going through some of these, and it looks like that we've still got a couple of little glowworms up there. I'm sure if you can see. So we're standing right under a sinkhole. Okay. Can't see much right now probably, but when it up you'll start seeing little bits of light.
Yeah, it's about 24 metres up to the roof.
And that's actually daylight up there. And that's the top, so if you zoom in you can see the trees and things of that sort. Really difficult to tell. But yeah, there's a tree up there. So it would be a perfect place to abseil down. It's not a very big opening either. You could be walking along the jungle and just fall down this.
You might have heard about the sort of fencing, the photos outside. This was discovered about 15 years ago, buried under the mud there.
Bones of the moor. We've come across a few wet towers.
Yeah, just head to the bottom here, guys.
Probably can't see it, they're just huge insects in New Zealand. Right at the end of the cave, and there's a sinkhole up there that probably isn't visible, but some time ago a cow fell down the big sinkhole, and that's what's left of the cow. Yeah, it's quite cool. You can see its jaw over there as well, and all of its other bones, all the ribs and everything, picked clean. Not sure if y'all can see any of that, but you can definitely see the little worm there with the light at the end of it.
And the body is transparent.
It's coming out of the cave. You can see the dense green outside. If you look in the distance there, you can actually see an ostrich.
Wow.
Yeah, we're not in Africa. It's somehow it's found its way over here.
Ostrich.
And there's another one over there as well. You can see it there. It's eating little worms and things off it. It's quite it's actually quite cool.
There are two.
Be careful, don't touch that fence.
Why don't?
I don't know, but
हम लोग भी नहीं छू सकते.
distance over there you'll actually see a few emus as well. Much smaller than ostriches, but it's interesting. It's emu or cassowary because it has a bit of a blue thing on the side. Yeah, I think it's a cassowary because it has that blue thing, not an emu. We're driving towards New Plymouth and we have to go past those big mountains again. But it's extremely clear today, no clouds at all, and you can see it really well. That's the one that the skiing is still going on.
We're in a road making traffic jam.
Yeah, we've been stuck in this for the last few minutes, hopefully not for much longer.
We are reaching the west coast now. न्यू प्लेमथ के पास एक बड़ा सा कोनिकल एकदम वोल्केनो है, उसको देखना है. अभी हम लोग this is on the road to Warangai or something.
Wanganui.
Wanganui. This is Wanganui.
Family friendly city.
Yeah, supposed to be family friendly city. Let's see.
Boring.
how they give us lunch. And this is the area where mostly horses are bred. Basically stud farms in this area. ये सब देखो कटने के लिए तैयार है. Beef cows. We have reached Warangoi town. यहाँ पे एयरपोर्ट भी है. Wanganui is the name. Wanganui. जा रहा है. This is Highway 3. सीधा ये न्यू प्लेमथ चला जाएगा. यहाँ देखो थोड़ा सा सी आया, बे टाइप आया. Oh, this looks more like a river joining the sea.
Yeah.
This is like a river joining the sea.
Yeah, the river does look extremely clean.
500 meters at the roundabout. Turn right. It's road.
This is Wanganui town. Wanganui. देखो एक चर्च भी है. This is the city center.
Is there a map of Wanganui in that thing? Wanganui city center seems to have a little bit of old architecture and some old style looking buildings. Reminds me a bit of Charleston or New Orleans. I'm just walking along Wanganui now. It's quite a nice city and pretty big as well. Much bigger than Tarongi. Looks like it might be some sort of a government building or something in the back over there. Yeah. We're now on the road from Wanganui to Otakehe, and Otakehe has a black sand beach, so we'll go hang out there for a little bit before driving up north towards one of the big volcanoes. Can't really see the sea right now, but this is called the Surf Highway. You can now see the Tasman Sea far in the distance there. If you keep going along that, you'll hit Australia. We're almost at Wanganui now. You can see the sea in front. You can also see a hint of Mount Taranaki, but there's a few clouds, so you can't see its complete summit just yet. So if you look far in the distance, you see Mount Taranaki there. You can see its summit as well. It really is a perfect textbook volcano. So we're going to be driving around it. So you've got a snow-capped peak there, and you've got the ocean right here just behind all of these houses. Not the ocean, the sea. Pretty cool, nice area. There's Mount Taranaki. It looks huge. Definitely looks much higher than the other ones. You can see the whole mountain over there. Each of its slopes. It's very cool. It's a bit like Mount Fuji. Finally reached Hawera.
चल यहाँ पे information center.
That's the visitor center over here. We're just about to head out to the Black Sand Beach now. Seems like quite a nice town though. This is downtown Hawera. It's quite nice again. There's also an Indian cuisine called Zaika. No, it's not cuisine, it's Indian handicrafts.
The black sheep. All beaches, she said, are black.
So we're just driving to Hawaii. There's the big volcano over there, still with lots of snow on top. Just going down towards the beach. You can see the sea over there. It's very cool. Very, very clean, as with everything else in New Zealand.
Pehla stray dog.
So this is one of the many black sand beaches of the region. You can see the sand is quite clearly black. It's all volcanic, and it's come directly from the volcano that's back over there. You can't see it right now, but it really is great. It's very clean water. You can see how blue it is. It's excellent. Papa walking down the approach to the beach. So this is definitely all the black sand.
And it's crystalline.
Straight from the volcano. Oh, it's really nice. It's nice and warm. It's like this is the perfect way to just lie down on the sand. It's a really nice temperature, and it's so soft. It's like the sand in Maya Bay.
Black sand.
It's really cool. So this is the black sand. Looks extremely. It's really nice and warm because it absorbs the sun. We were walking around and it looks like there's we assumed this was a piece of wood, but it's actually an eel. If you look closely at it, it is a proper eel.
So there's some flies coming.
And it's very strange. There's another dead fish over there and there's nothing trying to eat it. There are no seagulls, there are no crabs. It's nothing. Very strange. We're driving right next to the massive volcano. We're going to be going a lot closer to it as well. It's a good view of the volcano there. We're driving right towards it and hopefully we'll be able to drive up at least half of it. It's a good view of the volcano there. We're driving right towards it and hopefully we'll be able to drive up at least half of it. We're driving straight towards the mountain now.
Because the
There's a little bit of
mountain
cloud, but you can see the summit well.
mountain is generating the clouds.
So we're now in Stratford, which is at the base of Mount
350
Taranaki.
meters at the
And
roundabout,
all of the streets are
continue
named after
straight,
characters
Highway
from
3,
Shakespeare.
Broadway.
So there's Miranda Street, Portia Street.
VHB clock tower.
The clock tower is slightly English styling.
Tudor style.
Prospero Place. Juliet Street, Miranda Street. They're all characters from Shakespeare. A lot like America, they're transporting an entire house by road.
Continue straight, Highway 3, Broadway.
Right through the middle of the city, through downtown.
अमेरिका में भी ऐसा होता है?
बहुत ज़्यादा.
House town?
Hamlet Street. That's Hamlet Street. We just crossed Portia Street. Let's see what this one is, if we can recognize. Cressida Avenue.
Cressida.
Not sure what play that's from, but
Houses are nice.
yeah, they're nice houses.
Acha town.
Lots of well-maintained trees, lots of flowers. We're now going towards the volcano. We've left the town. This road should hopefully take us about halfway up the volcano. But there are clouds on this side of the volcano, so we may not be able to see the summit. Let's hope the clouds are moving. So you can see a little bit of the summit sticking out through the gap in the clouds there. It's quite good. Let's hope this road takes us as close as possible to the mountain. It's a nice road as well. There's a lot of forest on one side. There's a bit of a farm area on the other. This is Egmont National Park. It's a national park at the base of that volcano. And, pretty nice narrow road going through the forest. It looks like we're climbing up the mountain now. We're pretty close to the level of the clouds, but not sure how much longer this road's going to go on for. See a bit of the valley from there. Right, and we have now reached the end of the road. There's a circuit that goes around the mountain. There's something called an enchanted track. And there's a Dawson Falls Visitor Center. So that's the view to the... This is... You can see a little bits of snow up there. Can't really see the summit, but clouds covered by cloud. Yep. You can see the lowlands in the distance there. This is called the Enchanted Walk. It's an interesting walk, very narrow, lots of trees on either side. So that's the path. We have decided to turn back since the enchantment cannot be found. So we're now on the Forgotten World Highway, which you can see on the sign over there, Forgotten World Highway. Doesn't look very forgotten right now, but it will quite soon. It's been forgotten to the extent that a part of it has been left unpaved as well. So we'll have to drive over gravel and stones and things of that sort because the government forgot about paving it. We've just passed the last gas station for 150 kilometers. So we'll see how far we get with our gas tank. In the distance there you'll see a really low flying plane. Marathon runner. It's quite nice. It's probably some sort of a crop duster or something like that. Crossed the historic brick kiln. We couldn't figure out which one it was, but we have crossed it. Really, you only see sheep as far as the eye can see right now. This is now Strathmore Saddle. Off at the scenic lookout. So that's it. That's the whole, all the mountains and this whole bit. It's called Strathmore Saddle. You can see all the rolling mountains and everything. You can see a few cows in the distance.
We are at the Strathmore Saddle. Somewhere around here.
And this is the view on the other side of the saddle. So we're actually on the saddle. This road is the saddle, and you can see it's kind of got the two valleys on both sides. So it's quite a nice view from here also. You can hear a few sheep in the distance braying. Well, not braying, baaing. Baaing, not braying.
ऐसे बोलते हैं
Ah, bola.
Yeah, see, you can hear them.
बोला
There's a sheep there.
एक ये चूज है
So that was the other side of the saddle. You see, there's that plane again that we saw some time back. See it just flying over the mountain there. We can hear it, it's quite loud. Still quite far away though. But this is Strathmore Saddle. It's got a nice windy road. It would be great to drive on. There's a couple of bikers in the distance over there. Forgotten Highway, very, very windy road, but it's a lot of fun to drive on. There are lots of bikers. It's quite a popular road for biking, I would think. We should have started counting some of these hairpins because we've just been doing hairpins for the last 20 minutes. You look at the way that the road is, it's quite... There's nothing. We've met maybe 2 cars going in the opposite direction. All the animals have disappeared as well. So, living up to its forgotten highway name. We're now entering the country of Vangamomona. It's an independent country. It's like Vatican is in Italy. Yeah, that's interesting. We don't actually have a passport, so we can't get a stamp. Country of Vangamomona, and there is.
Elections also.
You go. That's the main hotel. This country has its own presidential elections, as any country should. So yeah, pretty interesting. We're now leaving the country, the Republic of Vangamomona.
Turn right. Highway 43, Buckham Road.
Population of 30. So
Now in about 7 minutes we will reach
Continue
the Alice
18
King Memorial.
kilometers.
looks like we may have finally left all the loops and hairpins and everything behind. The road's opened up a little bit more. Still narrow, but certainly opened up a bit. We're going into a tunnel. It's a single lane tunnel, so only one car can go in at a time. It's extremely narrow. It almost looks like a human tunnel. Very cool. It has no lights, none of the fancy stuff that new tunnels have. It's like the old tunnel in Khandala. So there's some interesting trees covering the mountain on the side. They're all dry, so they're probably all dead.
गंदा लग रहा है.
Very windy road. There's heaps of cows all around, and this one's almost. This one's just looking at me. Yeah, then they're really not very happy.
इसको भी
And that one as well. And that's some interesting horns and stuff as well. 15 kilometers are going to be gravel like this. Yeah, so that's. I think all of us will continue to shake for some time after the road ends. So this gravel is slightly nicer now. We're still on the gravel road, coming up a gorge of some sort, or maybe we're in it because the road is right at the bottom of two mountains.
This is exactly like Grand Canyon.
You look at the ferns on the side, massive ferns. There's also a river next to us. We can't really see it because of these big ferns.
गॉर्ज इसी को बोलते हैं, वर्टिकल हिल्स के बीच में से वैली में जो होता है स्लोपिंग होता है, गॉर्ज में वर्टिकल होता है.
So we've just stopped off at the Forgotten Highway at the gravel section. There's a river down there that we'll go and see, and it also has the grave of the guy that cleared the area for this entire thing. Became severely ill with suspected peritonitis, and they ran away to get some medicine for him, and someone else then went a week later because by then Morgan had become delirious, and obviously they couldn't save him, which is why he's been buried over here. We're just walking along the road bridge now to see if we can get a glimpse of the river. Dense forest with all these huge ferns. Definitely hear the river. You can see it also now. The water doesn't seem as clean as all the others I've seen. It's just brown in color instead of green or blue like the others were.
हर तरफ से कैमरे चलो भैया फिर.
So this gravel road will continue for another few kilometers. It's about 12 to 15 kilometers in total. It's an interesting formation in the rock there. So what it is, it looks like part of it may have fallen down at some point. Here's a really nice forest, very dense. Would be great to go hiking in it. We have some more New Zealand wildlife on the way. That's a pokake. That was a pokake. So Nevin's Lookout, which gives you a view of the whole of the central North Island region. It's actually very cool because if you look closely, you can see the lake all the way there, and if you move a little bit, you can also see Mount Ruapehu over there, so you can see the snow and everything. And then from a distance you can also see the second mountain in the Tongariro National Park, which is whatever Mount Hood was in Lord of the Rings. We have also managed to find some authentic sheep wool. So it's stuck on all these little things over here. The sheep must have come up and lost some hair against this.
Still नहीं हमने moving लिया.
What?
इसके अंदर
So this is a restaurant that has been built inside the coach of a train.
चला तो भेज तो नहीं देंगे पब्लिक को
Very interesting. Is he gonna check out if it has any veggie options?
No, इसको रखो.
So it turns out that the place has failed the test, but it's still a pretty cool looking restaurant. Doesn't really, I thought it would serve fancier food, but it serves just steak and fish and chips and things like that. It's not very fancy, but interesting. Nice idea.
बाइक करके आए हैं अभी तुरंगी. या थोड़ा टर्न करो, उधर से घूम के आओ. हाँ, सब लोग पूरा बाइक करके आए हैं तुरंगी रिवर. जा रहे हैं रखने. अच्छा, वो उसका फोन आया था, बुक कर दिया उसने 5 लोगों का. हाँ. एंड व्हाट डिड दे से अबाउट टू चेक आउट tomorrow
He
morning?
said that they'll be there. We have to come. If we have to clear any, if we've used the phone, we'll have to clear those bills. But otherwise, everything else should be done anyway.
Power etc.
It's not included in the price.
No, power normally they charge extra.
He said just phone bills.
ये हम लोगों का है जिसमें हम लोग रुके, और ये शनिक शिवानी का, और ये गाड़ी, इसी से हम लोग घूमे पूरा नॉर्थ आइलैंड. ये हम लोगों का है. अंदर का भी थोड़ा ले लिया जाए. ये एंट्रेंस है. ये किचन है, छोटा सा है. सब चीज़ है इसमें. फ्रिज है, माइक्रो है, वॉशिंग मशीन है, ड्रायर है. और फिर ये एक लिविंग रूम है, यहाँ अनुराग सोता था. टीवी है, डीवीडी प्लेयर, ये खाने का टेबल है. और यहाँ बाहर थोड़ा सा एक छोटा सा लॉन भी है. बर्ड्स भी आ रही हैं यहाँ पे खूब. ये एक लॉन है छोटा सा. फ्लावर्स आ रहे हैं, स्प्रिंग हो गया है ना. और ये यहाँ पे बाथरूम है. नाइस, ओवरऑल वेरी नाइस. ये शावर है, बेसिन है. और फिर एक दूसरा रूम है उधर जा कर के. वॉशिंग मशीन ड्रायर. और ये हम लोग का बेडरूम. दिस इज आवर बेडरूम. शिवानी इस प्लेस. जहाँ ये हम लोग की गाड़ी है जो हायर की हमने. ये शिवानी लोगों का है. यहाँ किचन है और ये बेडरूम है. नाइस. ओवरऑल सब टीवी डीवीडी ये सब है. इन लोगों का भी पीछे लॉन है. ये बाथरूम है इधर.
और वो फूल भी है.
और पेंटिंग्स भी खूब अच्छी अच्छी लगी हुई हैं. और ये पीछे ये सिटिंग एरिया है थोड़ा सा. पीछे लॉन है. बर्ड्स खूब अच्छी अच्छी आती हैं यहाँ पे. नाइस, वेरी नाइस. फ्लावर्स भी हैं खूब. अच्छा है, इट्स वेरी कंफर्टेबल.
And this is the last day at Kaimanawa Lodge. There's Shivani in the bathroom. This is the bedroom. Which is completely messy right now.
ये गाड़ी कैमरी ली थी हमने. और ये जनरल लॉज है. पीछे है 17 टोटल कॉटेजेस हैं। यहाँ पे स्विमिंग पूल ही सब भी है थोड़ा सा। ये सामने जो है ये ऑफिस एरिया, रिसेप्शन एरिया। ये स्विमिंग पूल है यहाँ पे, पीछे स्पा भी है एक। ये obviously water is very cold, so nobody swims in this, and there is a spa there, and this is the office area, and this is the entrance. Entrance के पास ही हम लोगों का राग खींच रहा है उधर, और पीछे एक स्टड फार्म है, हॉर्सेस। देखो पीछे हॉर्सेस हैं। ये हम लोग का एंट्रेंस नंबर 5। शिवानी लोग का नंबर 4 था।
अगर बांध देता है, and then you jump.
So that's the river
नीचे है।
where the bungee is gonna happen, and there's a guy just about to jump from there.
ये कुछ और कर रहा है लड़का। Anurag is now up. He is tying up his feet. Anurag कूदेगा अब। अब जा रहा है अनुराग। कूदेगा अब। तीन बार ऊपर नीचे जाते हैं, दिखाएगा अभी। ये अनुराग। ये बोट में बैठ के आ रहा है। ये बोट से उतरेगा। ये अनुराग जी उतरे। ये आ रहा है अनुराग रास्ते से चलता हुआ। इससे ऊपर चढ़ेगा फिर से वापस.
It pulls you back up. The second fall is a little bit more because that's a lot slower and you don't know when you're going to stop. So you keep going up and then you stop and then you kind of stay in there for like a millisecond and then you fall again. That's good. It's good. Over there, I was quite close to saying that I'm not going to do it when I was standing at the edge. Yeah. Vaipar, but it's only over there.
But then what, you push? He pushes you, or you have to?
No, you have to go yourself. He doesn't push you. But they say if you don't, then you won't get your money back. But you have to. Once you're there and you're all suited up and everything, then you have to jump. Yeah, you can see the rocks and everything pretty clearly. So that's what makes it more scary than skydiving, I think.
And then the whiplash when you first hit.
I didn't feel much at all. It was very little.
Acha? When you
Yeah.
started swinging?
Swinging a little bit, but the jerk was very little.
But सर में कुछ वो नहीं है, चक्कर वक्कर नहीं आता है.
हमें तो नहीं आया अभी.
Blood will go all the way to the brain.
Right now I'm fine. Let's see how it goes. Right now it's okay.
अब और होगा क्या मतलब? Right now ठीक
क्या
है.
होगा? उसी समय जो होना होगा.
Yeah, it's done. It was good. Definitely good. I kind of wish I'd gone into the water a bit more, but
अच्छा, you didn't touch.
I couldn't touch the water at all.
वो तो तुमने मना कर दिया था. Just hand you can't touch.
You
But
can.
they say they'll try, but they can't guarantee it. You know, they can only guarantee no touching or half.
A lot
touching.
depends on how you design your jump. So if you're completely straight, you'll maximize your length. But if your jump is a little, I don't know, not very straight in the beginning, then you'll not go all the way down. So
Yeah, but I got pretty close to the water, maybe about 2-3 feet from it.
same thing happened in my first jump.
So we're just leaving Tarangi now and going down on Highway 1 all the way to
Continue
Wellington.
90 kilometers.
Yeah, so it looks like we're driving in the clouds now. They're very, very low over there. It's quite misty and foggy. It's quite nice, but you can't see the mountains at all. We should have been able to see the mountains by now, but the clouds have completely covered them. Might as well be in Nevada. Just a long road in the middle and just desert on either side. Nevada.
Way to Christchurch now. First we will go to Wellington Ferry Terminal, return this car, go on to the ferry, cross over to Picton, pick up another car, and then go to Christchurch. Anurag is driving now.
Yeah.
And this is all sheep country. स्कॉटलैंड टाइप है एकदम. सब लोग बैठे हुए हैं पीछे आराम से.
Long black.
कॉफी पी रहे हैं. अनुराग जी ड्राइव कर रहे हैं.
So we're almost at Wellington and you can see we're driving right next to the Tasman Sea now. It's a really nice color, same as it was at the Black Sand Beach. Looks very clean. Just came up suddenly. Looks really great.
वो सामने बड़ा अच्छा दिख रहा है.
And that's, you can see the cliffs over there. Wellington is probably behind that cliff. Capital of New Zealand. cliffs. Sea looks really nice. Good sunny day.
Looks fun.
We've now reached Wellington. Just the outskirts, not the city center right now. But this is definitely Wellington City. There's the sea across over there. You can't really see it right now.
So
this is a bit of a bay and a small marina.
State Highway 1.
It's very nice. And the water is really nice blue.